Hello and welcome to Numismatic Book Reviews. This week I am covering my first of two, I think I might have a third kicking about somewhere, but two counterfeit coin detection guides. The first one I'm going to cover is United States Gold Counterfeit Detection Guide, published by Whitman's and written by, I'm probably not going to say this right, Bill Fivaz. Or Fivaz, I honestly don't know. But Bill, very sorry I can't say your name, but fantastic book by the way. I bought this book quite some years ago when I first started dealing coins. I don't deal anymore, I'm purely a collector, but I did for a little bit. So when I first started dealing, I was quite nervous at the idea of going and buying gold coins to sell them on. I knew that it was only a matter of time until someone contacted me and said, "Hi, I've got this sovereign, would you be interested in buying it?" The last thing you want to do as a coin dealer is to go and spend good money on a gold coin and then sell it on and the customer come back and say, "Oi, that sovereign you sold me was hooky." It's a quick way to a poor reputation, shall we say. So I bought this. I knew that I had to learn more. I was getting fairly good at detecting counterfeits. But I just knew that there was knowledge missing. So I went online. Everything I found online was fairly standard. I needed that little bit more. And buying this book, one of the best books I've ever bought, really. Money well invested. If you don't collect US gold coins, you collect British or South African or Australian or whatever it is you collect, don't feel put off by the fact that this is a book written for US coins. There's a lot of examples of well-known fake US coins in here, but it doesn't matter. This is relevant to you if you collect gold coins. Quite frankly, even if you don't collect gold coins, if you collect silver or base metal coins, this is still well worth reading. It's invaluable information. I had this sort of habit of, if I was going to go and view gold coins, then I'd sit down and read the opening parts of this book, which were what I find to be the most useful. Refresh my mind on what I'm looking for to detect coins I don't want to buy. We'll have a little look at what's inside. That's examples of gold coins, cracking images, really good quality images showing all the different bits that you're looking for. One of the things that I like about this book so much is it's teaching you to use your eyes. You can tell so many coins are fake without weighing them, without measuring their thickness and their diameter. You can just look at them and say, yes, this is fake and here is why, and point out the problem. And that's how I detect most fakes. It's been very rare that I come across a fake coin, don't notice it's fake. I measure the diameter and the thickness and then pop it on the scales and go, oh, that was fake. You can generally tell just by looking. There are some extremely good quality fake coins now coming out of China where you basically need machinery to detect the fact that it's fake, which is very unfortunate, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't be learning these techniques, because these fakes are still out there and they're still getting people. Just a word on buying coins. If you are a collector or a dealer and you get offered a gold coin, and say you've gone to someone's house to view this coin and you can see it's fake, you've got to tell them it's fake. You've got to, I mean, people say, oh, you've got to let them down gently, but in my experience, that's a hard thing to do. Everybody's upset when they find out that what they thought was worth £200 or £300, shall we say, is worthless junk. There's not a lot you can do about that. You've got to say that, I'm sorry, this is fake. Once you've done that, very often, once the owner of that fake coin has come to terms with the fact that it's fake, they will often say, can you just give me anything for it, even if it's not a lot? You know, does it have a resale value? And I 100% of the time always say, no, I do not want to buy that off of you. Even if I know that I could flip that honestly for a small profit, saying this is a reproduction, a fake, whatever. The issue here is, I mean, the worst case scenario is you go to a little old lady's house and she has, you know, a coin or coins that she believes to be genuine. Her husband left them to her, they're worth lots of money, she wants to sell them and they're fake. And then she says, well, what can you give me for them? I really need the money. And then you make an honest offer for those coins. And then you go and sell them for, you know, virtually no profit whatsoever. But hey, at least the little old lady has gotten, you know, a few pounds for them. The problem is that her children might turn around and go, you sold Dad's sovereign for what? And they're going to be really angry because remember, they weren't there when you told them it was fake. They think they're genuine and they will assume you've lied and defrauded the nice little old lady and then taken those coins and made a small fortune. That's a good way to get the police involved in a very negative way. You don't want the police knocking on the door. You don't want to be accused of being a fraudster or anything like that. If people come to you with fakes, do not, under any circumstances, buy them. Apologise. Sorry, there's nothing I can do. People get upset when they find out their coins are fake, and they're going to want to get whatever they can get for them, but that's up to them to do on their own. They can take them to somebody else. Don't get involved. It's not worth it. It's something which I was always aware of right from the get-go. You do not want to make that mistake. But this book, you know, if you collect gold coins, buy this book. Gold coins, even a really poor example of a gold coin, is worth its weight in gold. So it's going to be expensive. The book, I think this was about $30. Yeah, 1995. So I'm guessing the 30 comes from the fact that it probably cost me about £30 to have this imported from the US and buy the book. Money well spent. You're learning a lot, and it will save you money because you come across a fake gold coin and you realise it's fake because of reading this book. You've just saved yourself this book several times over. So buy it is all I'm going to say on that. I think that's everything I wanted to covered. Thank you for watching. If you have any comments, questions or suggestions, please pop them in the comments box below. If you've enjoyed this video, please hit the thumbs up and subscribe if you're not already subscribed to my channel. Next week I've got another book on counterfeits and it's a real cracker, so I hope you'll watch that as well. Thank you for watching. Cheerio, goodbye.